So we're gonna get some new powers right off the bat.
Ugh. Kalon, hang on. Before we do that, I got a bone to pick with you. You will never guess what Villain Threadbare did in the green room here at Kalon LP Studios.
What did he do?
Alright, so I brought in some delicious Boston cream donuts, right? Because I love donuts, I'm Canadian. That bastard, while I was taking a crunch, squirted out all the filling and replaced it with mayo.
People are walking hunched over and nervous looking.
Oh god. Bob and why?
And you trust this guy. This is the guy that you're like, oh, I'm gonna let him tell me what to make Delson do. I am livid. I am furious.
Only in the evil version, come on.
Well, let's get back to the Let's Play whilst I try and wipe this mayo out of my jaws.
Hey, Reg, those core relays we
So yeah, there's a couple powers we're going to be getting for this particular mission, and it's pretty much going to flesh out the rest of what we can do with smoke.
Some mad new braking skills.
I almost fell off the building, but luckily your movement powers override your falling, so if you just dash out of a fall, you can save yourself, and it's a whole lot less of a hassle than having to climb up an entire goddamn building again.
That's fantastic. That's the best thing about the platform in these games. Just, it's so fluid, and it feels so good.
Yeah. Also, Cole couldn't do that. Cole, if he fell off a building, was shit out of luck.
Well, Cole doesn't have a costume in Little Big Planet 3, so... yeah, you can dress as Delson and hit your buddy with a chain.
Also, I've sort of phased into that car a little bit, but yes, now we finally have a drop attack.
Nice!
And it's really good. It's really good. It comes in handy a lot because, non-surprisingly, a lot of the combat in this game tends to be vertical. So having an ability to take out dudes below you is pretty essential.
Plus, it's just a pretty stylish opener.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, surprise! Name's Delson. I'm a graffito.
Yep. And nearby there are 2 more powers that we can get, so we're gonna go do that right now. And while we're at it, look at this little kids park! We'll get a better look at that later. Oh no, I destroyed a suspension pen.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I feel bad about it.
It's like you said, you know, accidentally doing a little bit of evil doesn't count against you.
Yeah, like in the evil campaign, doing a little bit of good by accident doesn't really hurt you that much.
You know, you're supposed to do good by accident. That's why they're called random acts of violence. I mean, kindness.
Alright, so the next power is down there. There's a bunch of guys just standing around. They're not even looking up.
Knock, knock.
Isn't their home field?
Try telling them that.
Delivery!
Oh, hello.
Oh, hell yeah!
He's such a bro.
And this power's cool. This power is going to get a lot of use.
Whoa.
So now we have heavy attacks.
It's not an option. This better work. It freaking worked!
Yep, you can carry cinder missiles, and they refill when you drain smoke. You can only carry a certain amount at a time, but you can upgrade how many you carry. So, yeah, it's pretty great. They can pretty much immediately destroy pretty much anything not a giant tank. The game really wants to make sure that you know you have the heavy ammo. It stays up there for quite a while.
Just in case you're too busy looking at all the
Hey, man,
semi-lovely
you
scenery.
with the powers thing? I'm like 1, maybe 2 away from storming her castle.
Okay, why don't we slow down there, Hotshot? I mean, she just destroyed an entire concrete and steel bridge, you remember?
But doesn't she control concrete, so...
War's not gonna
Yeah.
Really?
Reg, man, you should see this place. It's completely deserted. No ferries going in or out, or...
Same thing at the airport and train station. Now that they got the bridge out, the DUP's got this town sealed tight.
This is not gonna be easy, is it?
Yeah, it's too bad I didn't think to mention that to you over and over during the last 10 hours.
So yeah, of course we're gonna open up with the heavy stuff.
Oh,
He
nice.
does this to every town they get called to.
Apparently, that's what they say.
Why do people even put up with that?
Because when it comes down to it...
I'm so glad that this game allows you to immediately play around with the new stuff and sets you up with it.
Yeah, that's tutorializing.
But it's, like, not in a non-obvious way. They didn't say, oh, hey, use the Cinder Blast to destroy all these guys at once. They're like, nah, you can just do it however you want.
Yeah, like with that APC, they didn't lock you in there. You know, you could have run away if you wanted.
Right. And so now we have grenades. And grenades, for right now, are actually pretty unimpressive. Oh, actually, I didn't know that was a thing that they could do immediately. Okay, never mind. They cause enemies to get into coughing fits, and so you can immediately subdue or execute them.
That's awesome.
That's all you get.
Yeah, the grenades are actually really handy.
You need to find some place to lay low and chill out for a while.
What is it with you and laying low? I'm fine. I'm great. Give me more.
No. Now, I'm working on a possible lead with a detective on the SPD, but we're not moving forward until I'm convinced your head's on straight.
Okay, I'll lay low. Whatever the hell that means.
Ugh, it's tough being a big brother.
Yeah. But yeah, now we can spend these shards that I've collected off screen. Or, actually most of these have been on screen. So sulfur headshots immediately subdues a guy if you headshot him. Double air dash is obvious, and quick drain is also obvious.
Yeah, nice quality of life things.
Yeah.
Okay, Delson, I've got some information on the DUP's communications network. Now, there's a central antenna so they can coordinate the movements of all the smaller districts.
All right, any idea where this central communication thing is?
Well, you did say you wanted to see it while you were here.
Shut up. Space Needle?
Space Needle.
So yeah, despite the fact that Space Needle's the next destination we're supposed to go to, we're gonna do some side quests first. There's a bunch of different side quests you can do throughout the games, and for the most part, I'm going to be glossing over most of them because they're kind of samey. But there are a couple of them that I'm going to show off every one, and first off is stencil art.
Oh, okay. So, you can be a good guy or a bad guy?
Yeah, he has different designs for good and evil stencil art.
Really?
Yep. And something I didn't mention when we were doing this at the beginning of the game on the billboard, but that light on the top of the PlayStation 4 controller, that actually changes on depending on which color spray paint you're using at the moment.
Wait, what?
Yeah. If it's black, it turns purple, and then like every other color is pretty much coordinated to whatever color you're using.
That is so delightfully pointless.
Yeah, you never even notice it because the light is pointing opposite the direction of you. I didn't even know it was a thing until my brother pointed it out.
Yeah, because, I mean, on the PS4 controller, the light bar is sort of pointing away and down. You gotta really tilt it to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, right there.
Oh,
I just shot that dude and he can be immediately subdued. What?
That's awesome. At the risk of invoking the name of Villain Threadbare, that kind of reminds me of the moss arrows in Thief.
Yeah.
I think Thief 3.
Yeah.
Choke dudes out.
Yeah, they worked a bit differently in that game, didn't they?
Yeah, I think one of the later ones, yeah, you could shoot guys in the face and it would grow moss down their throat and they'd be like, bleh.
Alright, so these missions, there's a guy you have to find, and they give you his picture, and you're supposed to take care of him. In both versions of this mission, good and evil, he dies, because, I mean, he's a super traitor.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to find him. And he can leave the area. I managed to get him pretty quickly, but if you don't get them quickly, they can lead you on a chase for quite a while. They also tend to run towards DUP agents, so that way they distract you.
Of course they do.
This is a little side mission that you don't have to enter from. They're guys, they're occasionally drug peddlers, and so you gotta take care of them for some extra good karma.
Cleaning up the street.
Yep.
Also, game, what are you, my mom? Oh, you're taking too much damage. Oh, I wish you'd be careful, Delson. They're beating you up.
And then destroying the drug dealers aren't enough. You have to actually destroy the drugs as well.
Nice. But you get positive
Yeah.
karma for taking out the dealers.
Yep.
Look at you being a good boy.
Yep. And then there's also blast shards in the finger scanners, and destroying them also destroys a bit of the hold that the DUP has over Seattle.
Nice.
Yep. And once a district reaches 30% control, you can do a district showdown. We're not going to do this right away because there's way easier way to deal with this coming up in a little bit, but just know for right now, district showdowns are just really big fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sort of neutralize their control a bit, and then just chase them out.
Yep.
Seems easy enough.
And this is the other side mission we're going to be showing off every one of, because it actually provides some nice backstory and flavor text.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
You've started whispers going all the way back to Washington about Augustine and the need of the DUP.
That's great. Just one more step to making Augustine pay for what she did.
Not all of it's great. I want to help you.
Uh-huh. Help me do what, exactly?
I can help you take down the DUP from the inside. But you have to promise me you won't say anything to anyone.
Not even my mom?
I reveal to you gets out. I'm done. I won't even see the inside of a cell. You are the only one who can expose what Augustine...
What about Betty? Can I tell Betty?
You're the only one I trust.
I think you should tell everyone, because this guy's obviously just playing you for a chump.
For now.
Actually, spoilers, no, he's not.
Whoa, okay, you just
Yeah.
completely upset my expectations. I'm reinvested.
Crap. I gotta go.
Alright, so you have to follow the signal to find an audio log, and basically it tells a little bit of the backstory of Augustine and the DUP.
My phone can't do this.
Nah. Once you get really close, you can either download it, or if you just look at it long enough, it'll automatically download.
Cool.
Which really annoyed me because I was trying to show it off, and then it's like, nope, you just immediately got it.
So you don't have to look at it very long, huh?
No.
Safe. She's done it so well that the government says they don't even need the DUP anymore. I gotta tell you, kid, I wouldn't want to be the government right now. Augustine is the DUP. Saying they don't need the DUP is saying they don't need Augustine. That's a bad idea. Worse, it's a powder keg just waiting for a spark. A spark like you.
Alright. And then, throughout Seattle, there are DUP bases, and you actually have to get rid of them in order to do story missions. And usually, they're great, big, giant fights, but, I mean, they're not too interesting to watch, and also they're kind of tough and kind of hard to practice, so let's just skip to the end here.
I love playing stuff like this.
Yeah, playing stuff like this is fun, but, I mean, it doesn't make it interesting to watch. I won't be skipping over, like, story mission fights, but stuff like this is just like, well, I just fought a bunch of dudes, whatever.
Yeah, just a bunch of fellas in a command center, whatever. Ah, but it shows stuff on the map, that's kinda nice.
Yep, it tells you where all the side missions are and everything. And then, this is one of my favorite areas because it's a big, big park. And I'm not sure if this park exists in real life because I know next to nothing about Seattle aside from Pink Elephant Car Wash and Space Needle, pretty much.
Right.
But, oh, first of all, power stuff. Drain smoke. I can now carry more smoke, finally. Another cinder missile. Shots use 25% less energy. And sulfur bombs do stuff that I don't quite remember because it's been a while. But, if we go over this way, I swear I show it off in both runs. Yes, here we go. These dinosaurs are cool, and they have their own plaques.
Hey!
And if you guys want to pause the video to read it, it's just stuff that's like, these dinos are awesome, we don't know which one would win in a fight because they're both so cool.
When they're sick, you can put your head on them and listen to their bellies.
Yep.
Ah.
Yep. I love this game so much.
It's pretty hard to be neutral about dinosaurs. I mean, everyone's got their sentimental favorites.
Yeah, my sentimental favorite probably didn't actually exist. I'm a Brontosaurus kid.
Oh my goodness.
I have egg on my face so many years later.
Yep. Turns out they just hooked one together wrong.
I'm here, and you were right. The needle's tricked out with all kinds of electrical crap and what looks like a bad aluminum siding job.
You're gonna have to get to the top of the needle.
It's a nice day. I'll just climb to the top.
Climb. No. Don't be crazy.
Hey, man, it's not crazy to be awesome.
So yeah, we're gonna climb the Space Needle.
Well, I mean, you got a point. Why not? You're basically magic now.
Hey, Red,
Yeah.
hypothetical...
I don't take fall damage, come on.
Totally what-if question here, but what would be the explanation for how I might be able to draw the power from some conduits, say, I don't know, Hank, and not others, like one of these dupe troopers?
Oh my god, so you did try earlier.
Hey, I'm not looking for an I told you so here, Reg. I'm just looking for...
Oh, good.
It's fine. It's good. We're good.
Alright.
Delson's pants are still dry.
That was, really surprising.
Hypothetically, theoretically, it could be you can only drain powers from
By the way, even though you don't take fall damage in this game, if you do fall off the Space Needle, you get a losing condition. It's basically because it checkpoint you every so often, and it would probably be really annoying to fall off near the top and have to climb the whole thing over again.
Yeah, that's a good point. Probably also it unloads part of the city.
Yeah, probably. But you do get a nice view.
This stuff's even uglier from the inside.
Yeah, Seattle's a pretty city.
Hey there. It's Betty.
Hey, Betty.
Hey, Betty.
Oh, hi, Betty. I'm at the Space Needle.
Oh, I'll try back later then. Bring me a postcard.
Oh, she's so
Okay,
cute.
the gift shop is open. Bye, Betty.
Bye-bye, dear.
Thank goodness for Bluetooth.
This is more like it. I'm on the observation deck.
And on the observation deck, there's a couple guys we have to take care of before we move on to the top of the needle proper.
Luckily, you can just be like, boom, smoke bomb.
Yeah, I love the grenade. The grenade's pretty good. The only disadvantage of it is that it has a pretty crappy blast radius.
Well, you can upgrade that.
Yeah, you can upgrade it.
Well, onward and upward.
Keep going. You're almost to the top.
Alright, time to gouge out the eye of the needle. And that must be what holds it all together. What the hell? I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, so new enemy types. This is another one of those, like, tougher dudes. They have shield of concrete, and they will also encase you in concrete, and also shield other DUP agents with their rocks.
Looks like it's holding all the antennas in place.
luckily, they don't have as much health as other lieutenants. But the thing is that you have to actually break through their shields before you can get to them first.
Oh, gotcha. So is there a quick way to get rid of it, like with an explosion? Or?
Yeah, you can cinder blast it. If you just deal enough punishment to it, then it will go away. And like I said, they're pretty weak. They're think like wizards in an RPG where they don't have a lot of health, but they have a lot of utility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, well, we took care of all the dudes. Come here. Alright. Took care of all the dudes, so let's get rid of the I
don't think this is gonna cut it. Nothing bad ever came from getting new powers.
Yeah. We're getting another new power.
Oh, they really front load this. That's great.
And let me tell you, it's pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is going to be epic!
Welcome to the Karma Bomb.
See? That wasn't so bad.
So for every good
Isn't that better?
act that you do, you fill up a little bit of the Karma Bomb.
Woo, that's a rush.
If you do an evil act, it completely goes away. And then, once it's full, you push down on the D-pad.
It goes away.
Hello, Science Center District. I lost you. Do you read me? I'm getting nothing, sir. You? Nothing outside our immediate area.
Yeah, Reg. Let's go find us some prime conduits and get some new powers. We own the streets!
Take it easy. A few streets in the immediate vicinity, right? The DUP still owns the other 98%.
But we kicked them off the Space Needle, man!
You knocked out their comm center, okay? They may be deaf, but they're not dumb. Kicking the DUP completely out of Seattle is gonna take time. We just got here.
You know what they say? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single kick-ass tag.
Who says that?
The Chinese people.
So normally this is where a thread would have a vote to choose which tag you want to use, but this is all post. So I chose the one that inspires the most hope.
Hey, Reg. You see it from down there?
Are you kidding? People in Portland can see it.
I just want to let the dupes know I'm here, man.
Who the hell is that? That's not one of the three who escaped.
What do I buy this time? Oh, giant sulfur bomb, probably. Yep.
Nice.
Blast radius increased.
What's the symbol supposed to mean?
And then the DEP guys, or no, this interrupted it. Our karma level just increased, so now we actually have access to level 3 upgrades.
Woohoo!
I've been asking around about the escaped bioterrorists.
Do you think I maybe need like a PR guy?
What the hell are you talking about?
People here are starting to call me the Banner Man, which, A, is unbelievably lame.
Maybe not the best idea, you hanging around the Space Needle right now?
Well, I mean, why not Smoke-tastic Man, or hell, just the Smoker?
Look, I'll keep trying to get a lead on the escaped bioterrorists. Why don't you see if you can disrupt other...
Anyway, I said we were going to come back to this place, and we were, because there's a couple really good references in this area. Some nice callbacks from the company's past.
Oh, it's a little baby Sly Cooper!
It's little Sly Cooper, and then there's little Sly Cooper graffiti too!
Oh my god!
It's great!
There's Murray and whatever the turtle's name is.
Yeah, I don't remember it either. I've only played the first game.
Hi, you have reached
So,
the helpline.
the reason I was waiting to do the district showdown was one, because your tag doesn't show up on it if you do it before the Space Needle, and two, you don't have access to the Karma Bomb before the Space Needle.
Ah.
And the number one quickest way to deal with, like, most of the district showdowns in the game is to just karma bomb the hell out of everything.
Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, no.
Yep, I pretty much won. There's another car coming up, but, I mean, it's pretty much done.
Awesome.
Yep. Oh, and this car has a turret on it, because they're jerks.
Well.
Luckily, you can destroy the turrets. The turrets are not, like, invincible things attached to invincible cars. It's way easier to destroy the turret than it is to destroy the actual car, actually. And I'm so glad absorbing smoke heals you, because holy crap.
Yep.
When I said this was basically done, I was not counting on these guys having such a good aim.
Yeah, they were kind of doing some work.
Yeah, I also forgot that the other car comes along.
Well, it's okay. You took out 2 APCs with a karma bomb, so...
Yep.
I can shoot missiles from my hand?
Delson, we've been doing that the entire mission. Delson, come on.
It just takes a while, you know, for the awesomeness to sink in.
It's like the first time you eat a really good sandwich, you're like, whoa.
You just, like, totally chill about it for a little while, and then just maybe 2 hours later, you're like, that sandwich was life-changing.
Anyway, we won.
Wow. Way to liberate a district forever. And they'll never come back.
Enemies still show up in it, but I mean, it's just basically a way of saying, hey, you've done everything you can do in here. And there's still 10% left to do in that district, but that's just because the quadcopters also count towards it, and I'm not going to get the quadcopters on camera because that's boring.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. However, what does count towards it is tagging. Tagging liberates the city. I guess the people are so inspired by Delson's art. To be fair, he's really good at it, so...
Yeah, I thought the hand pulling the fat guy dressed as a rabbit out of a hat was pretty cute.
You're welcome, world.
Alright, that one's okay.
They're all really good.
Terrorists to escape from the bus crash.
Fine, lay it on me.
I'm still at the station. Not a great place to talk. I'll meet you at 4th and Vickers.
And... oh. Did I not show it off? There is one other kind of side mission that I guess I forgot to show off here. It's that there are hidden cameras hidden all over the place. And you have to find them via... like, you look through the camera's point of view, and from there you're supposed to find out where it's located and then destroy it. It's really frustrating because I'm really bad at that sort of thing, so...
That sounds kind of awesome.
It is awesome, it's just like, I'm bad at it, so...
Yeah. It's like the black's not showing up very well on this one.
Yeah, not in this lighting, no.
There we go.
Yup. And then it fades away, and then all he does for this, because it might be a little bit hard to see, is that he adds black borders to the vents.
Talented son of a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Wheels don't work like that, oh no.
That one's pretty cute.